So today I'm going to be showing you 3 really cute DIY snail mail stationery ideas. Well, that's a mouthful. DIY snail mail stationery ideas. And these are the 3 cards that I have made here. And I just think that snail mail is honestly so much fun. It's just, I don't know, I feel like life now is just so fast. You know, we send texts, tweets, IMs, emails, all this stuff, and then it's just so fun, I feel, to have like little pen pal buddies where you have to actually wait for the mail to, or wait to get your letter and the mail. And I absolutely love sending snail mail to my blogging and YouTube friends. They're just the sweetest people ever. I love them so much. So shout out to you guys. Making them homemade is so much fun. You can also buy stationery, but stationery can actually get expensive. So you can buy, I just bought these like the actual cards like on clearance at Target, and then I made, you know, the cute little insides myself. And I think that snail mail is just so much fun. You guys, if you guys haven't tried snail mail with some of your friends, you should try it because it's so cute and it's so fun. And now that it's summer, well, it's weird saying that now because I know a lot of you are just getting on summer, like if you're in like grade school, but in college I've been on summer for over a month. We got out early May and then we get back sometime in August. I know like grade schools are just getting out in June, but it's a good time to do snail mail with your friends because people are traveling and stuff like that. So I thought I would share this with you guys. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let's get started. To create these 3 snail mail stationery ideas, you're going to need a hole puncher, invisible tape, colored paper, scissors, colored pens or markers, blank cards, envelopes, stickers, and ribbon. So this is what the first card looks like when it's all done, and as you can see, it is Vineyard Vines inspired, and I think the Vineyard Vines whale is so cute. So as you can see, I just looked up a picture of the Vineyard Vines whale on my phone, and now I'm just copying it down on a sheet of paper. I mean, who doesn't want every day to feel this good? Am I right or am I right? So I'm just fixing up the whale and finishing up, and this is what it looks like when it's done. And now I'm just pulling out some more papers for the other whales. And now I'm just sticking those papers behind my first whale, and I'm just going to cut it all out. So these are my 3 little whales. So now I'm just taking my hole puncher and I'm just hole punching my colored pieces of scrap paper so that I will get some circular colored pieces of paper. Now I'm just setting my hole punched pieces of circular paper aside, and now I'm just taking a blue colored paper and I'm just kind of making a little C for my whales. So I'm just making it into like an ovular kind of shape. It's time to place our little whales in their vast ocean. So I'm just setting my whales up how I want, and you can just set them up however you would like. And I'm just taping them down now and outlining them with a blue pen. And I would actually recommend outlining them with a blue Sharpie like how I did in this picture. As you can see in this photo, the lines look a little bit cleaner than it does with the pen, but really any way works. And the good thing about homemade snail mail is that it doesn't have to be perfect, and nobody expects it to be perfect. So however you want to do it, just outline your whales and add in their eyes, their little eyebrow, and their smile. Now I'm just taking out another sheet of paper and I just cut it so that it would fit inside of the top half of the envelope, and this is where I'm going to actually be writing my letter. And sometimes when I do my cards, I don't know exactly who I'm going to be writing them for. I just kind of make them and stow them away for when I have somebody to write one to. But I know that this one is going to be going to my friend Danielle, or the Makeup by Danielle on YouTube. Well, she's at camp, that's why it says Dear Danielle on it, and I just put Love Courtney so you guys can kind of see where the letter will go. And now I'm just adding the hole punched paper kind of around the left side of the whale, so it looks kind of like bubbles, and I'm just taping them down and the rest of the whales down. And you guys can use glue if you want, I just use tape. And so this is how it looks when it's all done, but of course I'll be writing my letter, you know, on the top half where it's all pink. And so Danielle, if you're watching this, I hope you enjoyed your letter. So now on to card number 2. This is what card number 2 is going to be looking like. So to make this card, I'm just cutting out rectangular blocks of paper of different colors, and I'm just setting it around the card so I can figure out where they should go. And it looks better, I feel, when they're kind of different sizes and different thicknesses. And now I'm taking a piece of invisible tape and I'm just setting some of my hole punched colored circular paper onto them, and I'm just sticking them right on the blocks of paper. Basically, I'm doing my best to get the hole punched circular papers in a straight line on the tape and then putting them onto the rectangular dots. But of course, it's homemade snail mail. What you gonna do? Doesn't have to be perfect. And I think it looks cute when it's, you know, all the imperfections that makes it what it is. I think it makes it look cute. And that's all you have to do for this card. I'm just putting hello and signing my name just so you guys can see how the letter will go. And of course, once I write this letter to whoever it may go to, all of that empty space in the middle will be filled with sweet words. And now onto card number 3. So this is how card number 3 is going to look. I think this card is just so darling and so cute. It looks like a little present. So basically, you're just going to cut out your papers so that they border each other, so that one is bigger than the other. And you're just going to tape that down like I have shown you here. And the next, you're going to take your ribbon and cut one longer horizontal piece and then one shorter vertical piece on the left side. And on the bottom, you're going to do the same thing with the ribbon, but do your horizontal piece in the middle again, and then your vertical piece on the right side, like so. I feel like it just looks like a present. I think it looks really cute. I think this would also be a really cute card for around Christmas time if you do like red and green. But anyway, this is just basically how this card goes. And I'm just gonna, again, show you how the letter will go, and an empty spot in the middle is where my letter will go. And that is the end of this card. And I didn't actually seal any of the envelopes on camera just because I still have to actually write the letter, you know, in between the hellos and XOXO Courtney's, in between all that empty space. But when I do actually seal my envelopes, I like to put a little heart sticker just to add a little fun touch. So if you guys tried out any of these DIY snail mail stationery ideas, be sure to tweet me a picture and let me know. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. Have a great day or night. Bye!